Mazz's Tiers are brought to you by the Bernardi Automotive Group. When it comes to auto dealers, the Bernardi Auto Group always finishes top tier with Mazz first. Top in the top tiers. There are sub-tiers from time to time. And that's where the Bernardi Auto Group is. That's because they sell and service Acura, Audi, Honda, Nissan, Toyota, and Volvo. How many car makes can Felger mispronounce? Bernardi for now, Bernardi for life. Find them now at BernardiAutogroup.com. Mazz, take it away.
So again, I provide the tiers every week, but I would like to say that it's really the teams that provide the tiers, Mike. I just put them where they belong. Dallas. That's
the music plays the band, Mazz.
That's right. They just decide. They decide where they end up based on their play. And I will say quickly that this week, especially, maybe more than any other in the history of the tiers, boy, do we have a bottom-heavy group. Wow.
The league smells.
Boy, does it ever when you really look at it. I think we have 10 teams in Tier 5. I don't know that that's ever happened, but we'll get there momentarily. Let's begin with Tier 1, Jimmy Stewart, if we could. And Vinny Crouch, our producer. I'm not even sure if it's Vinny today, but anyway, Kansas City and Detroit in Tier 1. That remains basically unchanged from the last time we did this. Those are the two best teams in the league. I think they're the clear class of the NFL. Kansas City unbeaten, Detroit with one loss. Quick, who beat Detroit?
Arizona?
Tampa Bay is correct.
Tampa.
20-16. I think it was in week 2, maybe week 3, somewhere in there.
Yeah, they were fully loaded then, the Bucs.
But that is their only loss. Now, Tier 2.
Can I just say real quick,
Yeah.
I want that to be the Super Bowl so badly.
That'd be a good Super Bowl.
But something's going to screw it up along the way.
So again, between them, they're what? They are 18-1, the two teams. I mean, they're legit. Tier 2 has been split into two subgroups.
Oh, here we go.
Jesus, here we
Subgroup
go.
tiers.
You'll understand why momentarily.
Will we?
2A.
Oh, my God.
Buffalo.
Let me get my pen.
Philadelphia. Pittsburgh. Baltimore. Yes, Murray, I'm buying on the Steelers.
Well, wait, no, I actually have no problem with that. But if you have a division leader in Pittsburgh in 2A, the Ravens, who are behind him, should ostensibly be in 2B.
Well, that's incorrect.
That feels
both good.
Way too logical for Mazz's Tiers.
Yeah, what's Baltimore, 7-3? Pittsburgh's 8-2, I think, or something like that. I think they're both legit. I think they're both really good teams. You can have good divisions, Murray. It's allowed.
We'll find out this week, won't we?
So let me just tell you, I will say that I think one team in this group will disappoint somewhere along the line. And it could be in the postseason. That you expect them to get to the conference title game and they don't. But someone in that group will disappoint.
Believe it or not, though, outside of, the logistical thing that I said, I have no problem with that.
Which brings me to Tier 2B.
Okay.
This is the second-rate team in Tier 2. They're good. They're really better than Tier 3, but a little flawed, which gives me some doubt. Minnesota, Washington, the Chargers, the Packers, the Texans. Those teams, and frankly, I'm being nice to the Texans. They're 6-4 now, I believe, but I'm grading them more on personnel than anything else.
Teetering a little bit.
Yeah.
And I would tell you, someone from this tier, in Tier 2, will surprise.
You're missing a team here, but...
And someone in this group would not surprise me if one of these teams is in a conference title game.
Mazz is missing a team in Tier 2B.
Yeah, it's a division leader. If you're going to have, division leaders like you do in these two-tiered second tier, there's someone that deserves to be on here, I believe.
Yeah, and I know who Murray's going to say because he always gets, what's the right word, wooed or impressed by suck teams who are kind of on a hot streak.
You're saying you don't get wooed by Pittsburgh and the LA Chargers?
No, Pittsburgh's good, Murray. Pittsburgh's been very, very good since Russell Wilson took over. They are 7-2. They're averaging 30 points a game now.
And they also won 10 games last year. So just extrapolate that. They're 17-9
over the last 2 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, Murray, you have a Steeler bias.
Yeah, I do. I hate them.
You want to say I have a Harbaugh bias?
Oh, totally. Oh,
fine.
let me see your khakis you're wearing this week.
I know, but at least I can admit it.
I talk about it all the time.
Tier 3.
Bickering tears.
Atlanta Falcons, San Francisco, Denver, Tampa Bay. These are all what I would call mediocre team. And the team that Murray wants in Tier 2, the Arizona Cardinals. Am I right?
Yeah, they're good. I don't know when you're going to come around to this, but they're actually pretty good.
I told you, suck teams who just get hot for a couple of weeks. Murray loves them. That is what the Arizona Cardinals are. The Cardinals, let's see. They've won 4 straight. Their last 2 wins last 3 have come over the Dolphins, Bears, and Jets.
Road. No, road, home. Okay, but either way, no one expected them to do dick this year. They're pretty good.
Dolphins, Bears, and Jets. 6-4. You can put the Cardinals back in your pants, Murray. Tier 4, Tier 4.
Now, these are sort of suck teams?
These are disappointing
Suck.
teams.
Small S.
Rams, Seahawks. Boy, are they in a funk. Seahawks are now 4-5. They were 3-0. Remember that?
Yes,
Yeah.
I do. Yes.
They were 3-0 at the start of the year. Indianapolis changing quarterbacks every week. Cincinnati's been a bust, which many predicted. Miami won last week, so they stay in Tier 4. Dallas, major disappointment. None of these teams are really all that good. Some big names in there, but they're not the worst of the worst, but they're not playoff teams either. All those teams are Tier 4. And the biggest, most dense, crowded tier in the league is Tier 5. The battle for the number one pick in the top 10 of the draft is on.
Real. It's real.
Boy, is it real? Is it ever? Chicago, the Jets, the Patriots, the Saints, the Panthers, the Browns, the Titans, Raiders, Giants, and Jags.
All
It's a lot of crap.
So worthy.
10 teams in Tier 5. In all seriousness, I don't think we've ever seen it this bad.
I agree.
We've been doing this for, I don't know, a few years, right? I don't know
Yeah.
how long exactly we've been doing tiers. Maybe it's longer than that. I can't ever remember having that crowded a group in the bottom tier of the league.
Biggest problem in the league. Too many bottom tier teams.
I mean, 1/3 of the league is borderline impossible to watch.
So we talked about this the other week. Like, usually there's just too many mediocre teams, which I'm okay with. Like, I can handle. Like, not everyone's going to be good. Not everyone is Tom Brady. Like, there's just so like usually the league has a very dense, meaty middlers. This year, that bulge, Granny, is at the bottom.
Yep, the 2024 season has a fat ass.
Oh my God.
Weighing it down. Seriously. Bottom heavy like you would not believe.
Too many.
Who's the worst of the worst there?
In the bottom tier?
Yeah.
I would say
Giants, Jags.
I'll tell you what. The Giants might be.
The Raiders?
The Raiders are
really
real bad,
bad,
too.
too.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
Patriots are pretty bad.
They're horrible. The Patriots are in the running. Carolina's in the running. Cleveland's bad.
Carolina's won 2 straight. Patriots haven't done that.
I mean, so it's a good point. Cleveland's horrible. That organization's a mess.
Too many suck teams in that bottom tier.